Hey everyone! Today we're taking a deep, detailed look at what many consider the last great naturally aspirated V12 Grand Tourer, the 2012 Ferrari 812. In a world where electric motors and turbochargers have taken over, the 2026 Ferrari 812 continues the legacy of Ferrari's iconic front-engine V12 lineage with breathtaking performance, timeless design, and visceral character that pure enthusiasts live for. From the moment you lay eyes on it, you can feel that this is more than just a supercar, it's a celebration of the connection between driver, engine, and road that Ferrari has perfected over decades. The exterior of the 2026 Ferrari 812 immediately communicates speed, aggression, and aerodynamic purpose. From the front, its long hood and low stance give it the classic proportions of a true Grand Tourer with a racing soul. The nose is sharp and sculpted, with a wide front grille that channels air efficiently for cooling, while creating a striking face that feels both elegant and intense. The headlights are slim and angular, using advanced LED technology that gives this car a modern look without ever softening its aggressive character. The hood doesn't just sit flat, it's adorned with subtle creases and vents that aren't there for decoration, but for airflow management, helping extract heat and reduce front-end lift at high speeds. Moving around the side, the 812's silhouette is pure Ferrari poetry. The flowing lines from the front fender sweep back toward the cabin, creating a sense of continuous motion even when the car is standing still. The cabin sits as far back as possible, giving the long front engine bay a purposeful and balanced look, while the muscular rear haunches bulge over wide rear wheels that hint at the immense grip and power hiding underneath. The side skirts are sculpted for aerodynamics and air intakes ahead of the rear. Wheels help feed cooling systems while accentuating the car's purposeful stance. The roofline sweeps smoothly toward the rear, blending classic GT elegance with modern aerodynamic efficiency. At the rear, the 2026 Ferrari 812 turns heads with a design that's unmistakably Ferrari. The taillights are round and LED bright, nodding to classic Ferrari design language while being unmistakably contemporary in execution. Quad exhaust tips sit proudly at the bottom of the diffuser, each pipe screaming purpose and performance. The rear diffuser is not just for looks. It's designed to manage airflow under the car, increasing downforce at higher speeds and helping the car stay glued to the road. The rear spoiler integrates seamlessly into the trunk's edge, adding subtle yet effective aerodynamic stability without detracting from the 812's stunning aesthetics. Stepping inside the cabin of the 2026 Ferrari 812 is an experience that blends high performance with driver-focused luxury. The materials are top-tier everywhere you touch. Fine leathers, Alcantara accents, carbon fiber trim, and precision stitching create an environment that feels designer-crafted and built for focus. The seats are deeply bolstered, providing firm support during intense driving yet comfortable enough for longer journeys, reminding you this is a Grand Tourer as much as a thoroughbred track car. The steering wheel feels alive in your hands, wrapped in premium leather with easy-reach controls for drive modes, engine start, and performance adjustments. Everything intended to keep your eyes on the road and your focus on driving. Technology behind the wheel remains advanced but purposeful. A digital instrument cluster displays vital information like speed, RPM, G-forces, and navigation in a way that feels intuitive and non-intrusive. The infotainment screen sits modestly, integrated into the dash with connectivity features like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and performance data logging systems. But this car never feels like a gadget-heavy machine. Instead, technology supports the driving experience without overwhelming it. Underneath the sleek body lies the beating heart of this beast, a colossal naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 engine. This isn't just any engine. It's Ferrari's high-revving masterpiece, producing well over 800 horsepower and a symphony of sound that few internal combustion engines can match. The engine revs with an urgency that builds on itself, screaming to its red line, with a howl that elevates even the most mundane highway drive into something unforgettable. Power delivery is immediate and intoxicating, with a throttle response that feels as direct as your own thoughts, offering an exhilarating connection between driver and machine that just isn't possible with forced induction engines. The transmission is a lightning-fast 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox designed specifically to handle the massive torque and high RPM range of the V12. shifts are crisp, precise, and practically instantaneous, allowing this car to rocket from 0 to 60 mph in well under 3 seconds and on toward a top speed that pushes beyond what most roads will ever allow. The rear-wheel drive setup gives the 812 a purity of feedback, with traction control systems that assist rather than intervene, letting experienced drivers explore the edge of its performance envelope with confidence. Driving dynamics are honed to perfection. The front engine layout gives the car a balance and predictability that reward precision, while Ferrari's advanced suspension systems and adaptive dampers work in the background to keep the ride composed and responsive whether you're navigating tight corners or cruising on an open stretch of road. The steering is sharp and communicative, providing tactile feedback that makes you feel intimately connected with the tarmac beneath you. Braking performance is equally authoritative, with carbon ceramic discs that offer fade-free stopping power even under repeated high-speed use. The 2026 Ferrari 812 isn't just a raw performance machine. It's a grand tourer that understands the muscle of a supercar and the refinement of a luxury vehicle. The suspension can adapt between firm sport settings and more compliant comfort modes, letting you enjoy a long drive in relative serenity before unleashing its full aggression on a twisty mountain pass. Cabin noise is managed adeptly, allowing the rich engine soundtrack to be present without becoming overwhelming, a delicate balance that Ferrari engineers have perfected over years of high-performance experience. Fuel efficiency might not be the first thing that comes to mind. With a naturally aspirated V12, and indeed the 812 drinks premium fuel eagerly rather than sipping casually. But that's part of the character. This is not a car designed for economy. It's designed for exhilaration, emotion, and a level of performance engagement that few other cars can replicate. The driving experience is visceral and unapologetic, a reminder of what internal combustion engineering can achieve when it's pushed to its absolute limits. Pricing for the 2026 Ferrari 812 reflects its exclusivity and engineering pedigree. As one of the crown jewels of Ferrari's lineup, it sits at the top end of the market, reserved for those who seek something beyond mere transportation. When you invest in a car like this, you're buying emotion, history, and an engineering philosophy that places driving joy at the forefront. Customization options are extensive, from bespoke paint finishes to personalized interior trims, allowing owners to craft a vehicle that's as unique as their passion for driving itself. So who is the 2026 Ferrari 812 for? It's for enthusiasts who understand and appreciate the last bastion of naturally aspirated performance. For those who crave the connection between throttle, gearbox, and road that electric motors or turbos simply can't replicate. It's for people who want a grand tourer that doesn't compromise on sound, emotion, or mechanical purity. And most importantly, it's for drivers who believe that a car should sing, shout, and provoke a smile every time you turn the key. The 2026 Ferrari 812 is a reminder that while automotive trends may evolve, there will always be a place for machines built with passion and purpose. Vehicles that don't just move you from one place to another, but move you emotionally with every rev, shift, and corner tackled. If you loved this deep dive into one of Ferrari's most exciting creations, hit that like button, subscribe for more detailed reviews, and let me know in the comments what your dream Ferrari would be. I'll see you in the next video.